Where do you think Wemby will be in terms of his development as an NBA player by the end of the year? Do you think he'll have mastered everything, or will there still be things he needs to work on?
Now it's going to be a process. Obviously, it's going to take a few years.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the year, I think the biggest thing is we're going to see how they handle 48 minutes games, because you can see now that the Spurs games are like really young teams games, which is
Yeah.
12 minutes of greatness, then 60
Mhm.
minutes of what the hell just happened, and then
No question.
and then 4 minutes of, all right, these are veterans, we just got our
Yeah.
ass kicked because they decided to just shut it down. And so I think there are going to be moments where, just like the Suns game, where they're going to be like, all right, we've matured and now we know, and I know as Victor, I know that we can't allow that kind of thing to happen that just happened in December. I think
Right.
that's one level that's going to be interesting. I think as of right now, I don't think he's missed a game, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken.
Right.
So that's going to be an issue, because I know the Spurs, they still want to rest him. So we're
I
going to have to see that.
absolutely expect that. Sure.
And I think after this is Wemby's willingness to be the boss, which means, are there going to be situations where they can see that during clutch moments, the number 1, 2, and 3 option is Vassell, Wemby, high pick and roll, and good luck covering this. This
Yeah. Yeah.
is
Yeah. Right.
this
Right.
is I think the biggest thing. And I'll just go along the ride, because it's that's how it is with Wemby. You just have to jump in, and it's so different from everything that you've seen that you need a full year to
Yeah.
just really realize. But I'm looking forward to veterans around him, because that's the number one struggle that I think they have, is like they make, I love Trey Jones, but they make him like if he's Chris Paul. Breaking news, he's not Chris Paul. And
Mm.
so they need that
They need
guy
a
who's
point
going to
guard.
be
They need a point guard.
yeah, and a guy who's been through the trenches and who's going to tell Wemby the tricks and little things about the NBA.
Yeah.
But on talent alone, I mean, is he's going to surprise us anyway. I don't know what's your expectation for him. There you go. That's a question for
I'm.
you. What's
I
your
mean,
expectation for Wemby?
I think he will be. He'll get some votes for All NBA. I don't have any doubt about that. I don't think he'll make it, but he'll get votes. He's
All defensive.
Yeah, I think so, and I think he'll. Rookie of the year is kind of a weird thing because it really kind of comes down to how many games you play. And to your point, if they hold him out for rest and stuff like that, and Holmgren's going to put up numbers in Oklahoma City, so it could be, it's possible that he could not win Rookie of the Year. It doesn't mean he wasn't the best rookie. It just means voters vote on different things. Yeah. So, but I suspect he will have established himself as a defensive force, unlike any we've seen already, by the end of the first year. And then the offensive piece that's going to come. I don't think there's any, he's already shown he's a 3-level scorer, right? So, it's just a matter of what is he most comfortable, where is he most comfortable dominating at? And that's what I don't know yet with him. I don't know if he, does he like high pick and rolls? Does he like the duck ins that they run? I don't know. So that's what I don't know. But that's what you have a year to do, to kind of mix and match and try different things and different lineups. So, but he will be well on his way to being one of the top 5 players in this league.
Oh yeah,
by the end of this season. I don't have any doubt.
And the players already see it. They can see when there's a phenomenon, like a guy who's really good, or does he know and understand the game. And you can see when players talk about him, they're like, he understands the game. Like when you hear Draymond and KD, they say, oh, he's not. You cannot fool around him.
Yeah,
they're like, you've seen this DA. There's like, I don't know how many, maybe 20,000 different NBA players podcasts nowadays.
Right.
And they all talk about my first time facing Wemby, like Paul George and then Draymond. and they all say that he's got it. He's understood what it's like. One little detail that I didn't mention, I just had the numbers on just right. I looked up right now. I
Yeah.
think free throws attempts. I think Wemby, when he understands the whole tricks by the end of
Yes.
like April,
Right.
it's not going to be 3 or 4 or 5 attempts a game. He's going to be like, all right, pump fake. You jumped. I just bump
Yeah.
in. There you
Yeah.
go. 2 free throws.
Yeah. 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 No,
He
once
can
he
go
learns,
close to 8, 9, and that's where you become elite.
yeah, and he'll get, he'll get 4 free throws a game because referees tend to give, that's what
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
do for superstars. Once he establishes he knows how to draw fouls,
Yeah.
he'll live at the line. He'll live at the line. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I just think he's going to be unbelievable. And the to your point, like you said, the star players don't begrudge him being a star. You know what I
Oh, no.
mean? Like
Yeah.
you can tell when the star guys are like, yeah, this kid is all hype. He's not about this life. But they all is like big respect for this kid. They
Oh,
understand
yeah.
how good he is and that he's put the work in to be this good, and so
Yeah.
and then when you have these viral videos of him, of his pregame routine, that's Steph level. That's
Oh, yeah.
usually you get, what I mean? You don't usually get hundreds of thousands of views of dribbling,
No.
dribbling drills, and that his goes through the roof because people understand now he's this good. He really is this good, like,
Yeah.
so
He
that
opened.
respect is big.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the respect that you're talking about, and it's always tough when you come up with all that hype, and all the players were saying was like, all right, cannot wait to face him, cannot wait to
Right.
face him, and then you can see him facing really tough guys, and they're like, oh, like he quietly almost put up 30 against the Wolves, who are like the
Right.
number 1 defense in the NBA,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
faced the Suns, and it was like, all right, 38, and I didn't even like, I don't
Yeah.
care, and they're gonna go at him when he goes to the Madison Square Garden, and he
Sure.
just has one of his worst games, but that's how it is. I think
It's
you're
life.
right.
It happens. It happens. Nobody.
That's
I mean, it's okay. Like nobody. He's not going to be a hit every night. You're going to have bad nights. 82 games, long season.